Thanks for joining me. This is the part of the stream where I say hello to people over and over again. Because when you start a stream on Twitch, nobody is there. So you're talking to yourself and then you get it. Anyway, thanks for joining me. Let's see here. Yes, as I say, thanks for joining me. My name is Jim Hodgson. I am the director of something called The Scene Show. And what we do is we come together to write comedy on the internet. Yeah, I will keep talking to myself, Chad. How dare you? So today's... Hey, thanks for being here. Nice to see you, CJ. So today's stream is going to be a little bit different. This is Monday, and normally we'd be working on something else. But today we're going to work on Slapback sketches. We're going to punch up all of the sketches needed for episode 2 of Slapback. I have them all open in Writer Duet already. Now, I will also tell you that because we'll be paging through a bunch of different sketches, I won't be able to share links with you because by the time I share it and send you the link and you click on it, that'll be over. So, let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 sketches to get through, friends. So thank you for joining me. And these are sketches that... This is a sketch podcast that we, the Scene Shop, are going to produce. And we are doing that with the money from people following us and subscribing to us here on Twitch, and from the money from people supporting us on Patreon. This is written and directed by Scene Shop folks. It's all of us coming together to make a project together. So it's pretty exciting. Onward to the writing scene. Yeah, this one might... there's a significant potential that this one will run a bit long, just on account of having to get through all these sketches. So, our first sketch today is by Eliza Ellis, and it is called Robot Eyes. I wasn't planning on doing links, Voodoo, on account of we got 8 sketches to do. And it'll just be a lot of links. But here. Here, try that. You'll have to copy it because of the stupid way that it is done. Or I can go to Bitly. This is all what I didn't want to do. God's sakes. Now I got to close the window where Bitly tells me about their COVID policy. Thank you so much for that, Bitly. I really give a shit what your COVID policy is. Yeah, really. Damn it, Voodoo 463. How dare you? Okay. Go away, window. Can we all see that? Yes, we can. Let's begin. Okay, I'm going to read through this. Okay. Yeah, I guess it's the asterisk that it shows in there. That appears to be where the formatting does a poo-poo in the sleeping palette. So again, Robot Eyes by Eliza Ellis. Now I'll give it a read through. And we got 3 pages here. I'll give it a read through and then we'll see what we think needs working on. So, slide number, villain lair / super villain music. I think that might be like a... maybe that's like a title. Super spies Dan and Kelly have been captured by arch-villain Sam. They are tied up on chairs.
And now that I've explained our full plan to you, my mortal enemies...
Yeah, that's a good villain voice, don't you think?
My mortal enemies, the Spy Force, prepare to be executed by my new robot eye.
Duddy. Robot eye? That seems pretty dangerous. Yeah, as physicists / super spies, we want to know how it works. Is it... Okay, that's the villain again.
I know it's safe. I'm an evil doctor. Prepare to be executed. Robot eye, activate.
Slide number, villain lair, sound effects, brief worrying the electrocution. Sam falls hard and starts shuddering as he is electrocuted by his robot eye. Who is Duddy? I guess that's Dan. Okay. Sam falls hard and starts shuddering as he's electrocuted by his robot eye. Well, he's dead. Let's get out of here. They start trying to get free. Slide. Villain lair. Sound effects. Supervillain music. Arch-villain Elisa enters. She paces. Okay, Elisa, you named the arch-villain after yourself. Shame on you for writing a Mary Sue. Not so fast, Spyforce. You may have defeated my partner, but can you defeat me? We didn't do anything. His own eye electrocuted him to death. I'm not gonna fall for your mind games. I'm an evil psychologist. Now prepare to be executed by me and my new robot eye. You have one too? Wait, what? Was there a special on robot eyes? Yeah, I got it on Wish. Robot eye, activate! Broken whirring sound. Hold on, I'm gonna reboot. Eliza bangs the side of her head a few times and starts ranting about how bad tech is. Okay, these are visual jokes, obviously, so we'll have to rewrite them. Villain lair. So this is another title card, I gather. Villain lair, sound effects, Windows reboot, whirring, then electrocution. Eliza falls on the ground and starts twitching. God damn it, says Duddy. I've got my hands free. Let's just go home. Good plan. Slide, villain lair, sound effects, supervillain music. Oh, come on, damn it. Archvillain 3, David enters. Not so fast, Spyforce. You may have defeated both my partners, but can you defeat me? Please don't tell us you're going to execute us with a robot eye. No worries. I'm not overcompensating for turning to evil after being rejected by my fellow doctors and/or psychologists over my extreme but correct views. Oh, thank God. There's been enough dead. I'm just a psychopath. He pulls out his gun and shoots them both dead. What just happened? Oh, we got to follow. Hey, thanks for following us, Piyush. Piyush? Piyush or Payush? Well, anyway, thanks. Appreciate the follow. Let's see. Pulls out a gun and shoots them both dead. So much for Spyforce. Robot Eye, call Postmates. Piyush. Yes, it would be, wouldn't it? Okay. I like the idea of 3 villains. I don't really think this is a blackout or needs to be. Postmates reference, I think, is reaching a point where it's pretty fully overdone. Not sure if you're familiar with Postmates, but they're like DoorDash or Grubhub or any of those other places that bring you food. I bet this was written before COVID-19, when Postmates and all that stuff became ubiquitous, and it just became a bit of a trodden joke. So let's see if we can punch this up to be audio only. Got to get out these slides. Something like that. That's what I'm thinking. Supervillain music. Like, do you remember that Batman, like, sort of title card transition thing that they used to do? It was like, and it would show the Batman whoosh, symbol. Stinger. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Rascal Gads. That's exactly what I mean. I'm supposed to be a person who knows what he's talking about. Obviously, I don't. Okay, so I kind of like this line, because he's like, robot eye, that seems pretty dangerous. I mean, I kind of want Sam to be like, yeah, I just said I would kill you with it. That's dangerous, isn't it? if your definition of dangerous is lethal, maybe we need the pretty out of here. How about that? Boy, these are all good. You guys are bouncing. You're doing some good work today, guys. I'm pleased. Here we are 10 minutes into the stream and you guys are crushing it right now. I'm getting I'm becoming like a comedy aroused. It's not a real thing. Okay. I know, I'm grossed out too. Robot eye, that seems dangerous. I'm gonna... So what I want here is a little bit of foreshadowing that it's not going to work. I do like the idea of her saying it looks a little janky. I don't think I need this you-know-what anymore. Okay.
And now that I've explained our full plan to you,
What voice is this I'm doing?
who is this evil person? I feel like it was somebody who was sort of like a snake.
Is that a chameleon or something? I don't know who that is. Yeah, I don't remember who that is.
And now that I've explained our full plan to you, my mortal enemies, the Spy Force, prepare to be executed by my new robot eye.
Robot eye? That seems dangerous.
Well, I did just say I was going to kill you with it.
That looks a little janky. What operating systems does it use? Yeah, does it have Ubuntu or...
No, it doesn't have Ubuntu, you nerd. Prepare to be executed. Robot eye, activate.
Well, he's dead. Told him it looked janky. Let's get out of here. Fill in transition noise stinger. Well, yeah, I like that joke, Voodoo 463, but later on it makes a Windows noise. So we're gonna sneak in a little Windows joke. Because fuck Windows. Even though I'm using Windows right now.
Not so fast.
Oh, wait.
Not so fast, Spy Force. You may have defeated my partner, but can you defeat me?
What if she's yes, Rascal Gats, you have ferreted out my veiled reference. Yeah, Wish is a really funny call. I like that joke. Okay. Would it be funnier if we say I'm the evil psychologist? Actually, I think I want this to be the lady. What is her name? Kelly.
I'm not gonna fall for your mind games. I've researched this on YouTube. Now prepare to be executed by my new robot eye.
You have one too? What? I don't think we need that anymore. But we do need him to say. We'll do this again. What I'm trying to think if there's a better ending here. Like, does he have robot nipples? Um, he could have changed the whole speech to nope. Um, oh, I like had to go old school. I like robotic peg leg too. I think that's funny. Dan says he shouldn't kill them. Um, yeah. Maybe his plan is just to let them grow old. uh, hmm. I have to go old school. Uh, what if what if he realizes that the reason that the yeah, he's gonna dip him in an alligator pit. I like that, but what if he realizes that the reason that the robot eye, like the robot eye, doesn't work is because it just there's something about the eye socket that it just doesn't work. So he installed his in his belly button. Um, so he's like, I'm gonna kill you with my robot belly button, and he like pulls up his shirt and it's like shows him his belly button, and then it doesn't work because he's an outie, and they just go home. Yeah, it's an outie. Yeah, I'm okay with them dying. That's fine. Um, um, I like that line, so I want to keep it. Um, yeah, I didn't love that blackout. You know how I feel about blackouts, guys. Not good. That's how. Oh wow, you hit him a lot. I think he's dead. Hmm. Um. Nobody has more effective nipples than Spyforce. What do we think, guys? Um. Yeah, I'm good with that. I'm happy with it. While you are thinking your thoughts, let me get the link for the next one. There's not much to this one. There is the link to script numero dos. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, what if at the end they accidentally trigger the robot eye? What if they accidentally trigger the robot eyes? That's a good idea. There we go. And then everyone was dead. Um, maybe we don't need that. Okay, let's go on. One sketch down, 7 to go. Easy peasy. Yeah, this might be a little bit of a long stream. Show you a long stream. Okay. No, at the top there's not a narrator, but it sure does help get in and out of situations like that. Or was there? No, there wasn't. Yeah, that is a good idea. Let's do that. Yes, I will. I don't know why that person's got a name at all, because we never hear it, but whatevs. Yeah, that does help. Uh, Tune in next week for a screenshot of my LinkedIn. Yeah. Tune in next week for something else. All right, that's enough. I'm tired of looking at this dumb sketch. It's not dumb. I love it, but I'm tired of looking at it. Okay. This is weird formatting, but I'm not going to bother to rewrite all of that. So, 2 giraffes basking in the morning savanna sun. Ralph, so how did you sleep last night, Jerry? With my head on my ass like every other night. What kind of question is that? I don't like when sketches do this. So Bill, how did you sleep last night? Well, Bob, because I just don't like it when at the top of the sketch we're telling each other our names, because humans don't talk that way. Like, I mean, I don't know. I almost never say my wife's name to her, even though I talk to her every day. Like, all the time. Why would I say her name? She knows who I'm talking to. She's the only other person in the room. So I don't like that. Having said that, we do need to know that they're giraffes. All right, so let me just quit editing and read through so we can see what's going on here. Hey man, how'd you sleep last night? Dude, we're giraffes. I slept with my head on my ass just like every other night. What kind of question is that? Yeah, sorry man, I haven't been able to sleep much. What's wrong? You ever feel like we're the weird ones? That's nonsense talk. I don't want Ralph's name in there. That's nonsense talk. We're giraffes. We're tall and cool. Why do you ask? I don't know. Have you ever seen any other animals with long necks? No, but that's because they're all weirdos. You know, not us. So they're all weird except us. Holy shit. We're the weird ones. Yeah. Do you think the other animals laugh at us? See, that's why I can't sleep. Snaps hooves. I got it. Ostriches. Ostriches have long necks too. And you don't think they're weird? Fuck. I kind of dig this. I didn't think I was going to like it, guys, but I'll be honest, I kind of dig it. Yeah, but llamas, yes, but would a giraffe know about a llama? Right? My experience with giraffes is that they're a sub-Saharan African animal. And I believe llamas are more of a Patagonia, Andes sort of a situation. Wait. Where are llamas and where are alpacas? Tell me that. I think alpacas are Andes, right? You're in Peru. I kind of dig this. I'm not going to mess with it. I like it. I don't know what to tell you. Can one giraffe say, I have this game on my phone where you're something called a goose and it has a long neck, but it's a psycho? I do like that line, Chad. Not gonna lie. Yeah. Great reference. Love it. Uh, yeah, I mean, I could see it even being like a recurring thing. Okay. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Um, what was this guy's name? DB Obaku. Do we need the word talk? Weird giraffes is there twice. So there's one. Yeah, I don't mind him saying that twice. Let's read it through and see how we like it. Hey man, how'd you sleep last night? Dude, we're giraffes. I slept with my head on my ass like every other night. What kind of question is that? Yeah, sorry, I haven't been able to sleep much. What's wrong? Do you ever feel like we're weird? I don't know about the weird ones. Do you ever feel like we're weird? That's nonsense. We're giraffes. We're tall and cool. Why do you ask? I don't know. Have you ever seen any of the other animals with long necks? Well, no, but that's because they're all weirdos. You know, not us. So they're all weird except us. Holy shit, we're the weird ones. Yeah. Do you think the other animals laugh at us? See, that's why I can't sleep. Man, I kind of get it now. This is nuts. I mean, I have this game on my phone where you're something called a goose, and it has a long neck, but it's a psycho. It steals bells and junk. Yeah. Man, you're right. That weird little white giraffe or goose or whatever, psycho. Total psycho. I got it. ostriches have long necks too. And you don't think they're weird? Fuck. Yeah, I think you're right. I like that. Cool. Let's move on. Yeah, I don't want to get into like a side quest of how did he snap his hoof. Okay. Here is Lacroix, fortune teller. This is by our very own Matt Newcomb, aka Talnos. Interior, fortune teller's shop. Madame Lacroix sits at a table peering into her crystal ball. A customer enters the shop. Hi, I was strolling through the mall kiosks and I saw that you can tell fortunes. Are you Madame Lacroix? Yes, but it's pronounced Lacroix, like enjoy. Your reading. Please sit down and select a drink. She uncovers a variety of Lacroix cans. Oh, like your name. Thank you. When I discovered this beverage with my name on it, I knew that this sparkling water held the key to telling the future. Customer selects a lemon LaCroix. Yeah, okay. This will work for audio because she says it. All right, so when do we start? Ah, you selected lemon LaCroix. I can see water in your future, bubbly water, with flavoring. And that future is specifically because I picked the lemon? You lemons are so perceptive, much like limes, just not as green. This is dumb, I love it. But I want to know stuff that will help me find a romantic partner. Ah, yes. You'd be very compatible with a berry or a mango, but steer clear of any apricots or raspberries. So I'm supposed to ask I forgot how to talk. So I'm supposed to ask prospective dates about their favorite flavor of water? It's a very powerful indicator. Madame Lacroix sounds exactly the same as the... Oh, maybe I screwed up the link. Yeah, I did. Sorry. My bad, guys. My bad. Also, I'm noticing that Madame Lacroix sounds exactly like the villain from the last sketch, so I apologize. I'm not a voice actor. I mean, I do. Shut up. Never mind. How dare you?
It's a very powerful indicator. Humans are made up of mostly just water.
Humans are made up of mostly water and natural essence, just like Lacroix. I don't want you to tell my future. I don't want you to tell my future with water. I want you to tell me my future the real way, by looking at the lines on my hand. Of course. I can do a palm reading. That's more like it. Sorry, I forgot to press return there. My bad.
I can see that your life will be cut short.
Is there something wrong with my lifeline?
No. Do you see this slightly damp area here?
Yeah.
The condensation from the LaCroix formed a half circle, indicating sparkling water will be present at the time of death.
That's just the shape of the can. This is bullshit.
There's more. These beads of water represent the tears of loss. Have you suffered a loss lately?
Why, yes, my roommate just left to go live with her boyfriend. How did you know?
I just read what the LaCroix tells me.
So it works. Can you tell me more?
I can do a tarot reading.
I just said that to emphasize what's happening, since we will be audio.
I can do a tarot reading. Let me just drag over my cooler of Tarot LaCroix. Pamplemousse. That means success in your career will happen soon.
I am up for a promotion at work.
Ah, passion fruit. You will see passion return once again to your romantic life. Someone did send me flowers this morning. Oh no. What? Coconut, the Simon of death. I'm so sorry. Is there anything I can do? Go, be with your loved ones. Enjoy the time you have left. Okay, well, I guess I'm going then. Do I owe you anything? No, this one's on the house. Okay.
Weird ending, but I dig it. What if Madame LaCroix says, look both ways before you cross the street? But Aquafina is not sparkling water. Voodoo 463. Okay. All right. So that's the LaCroix fortune teller. No, Perrier used to be like the only sparkling water that you could get. As I recall, I mean, when I was a kid, it was basically Perrier or nothing. Perrier's Italian? I thought that was French. Anyway. All right. We'll leave that one. So this one is Ghost to Ghost. Yeah. So this one's Ghost to Ghost. I wrote this. I was thinking it was going to be the only Ghost to Ghost sketch, but it is, in fact, the second one because we did one at the previous episode. So we join a talk radio show as the theme music fades out. Not sure if you guys remember the previous one, but this is like it's like one of those coast to coast, like midnight radio shows that they used to do. Excuse me. I don't know if they still do those. We join a talk radio show as the theme music fades out. I'm going to do my NPR narrator voice as soon as I stop burping. Yeah, Art Bell, exactly. Welcome once again, listeners, to Ghost with your ethereal host, Jeff Giraffe. A theme music trill and end, ethereal sounding ambient music plays in the background. I want to start this week with an apology. Management has assured me they'll do a better job screaming. I can't talk anymore, guys. I apologize. I want to start this week with an apology. Management has assured me they'll do a better job screening callers, and in return, I promise to take more deep breaths. moving on. Are you ready to explore the paranormal? Let's take our first caller on Ghost to Ghost. Hello, is this Jane in Tucson? Yeah, hi Jeff, long time, first time. Well, thanks very much. What kind of paranormal experience are you having? Well, this is going to sound strange. Not to worry, strange is our stock and trade. Oh, right, yeah, that's why I called. Anyway, yeah, well, so basically, I think my teeth are haunted. Your teeth are haunted? Yes, they move around in my mouth. Are you sure that's a paranormal situation? Toward the end of the speech, Jeff starts interrupting Jane. Oh, yeah, they're crazy loose. I've been noticing it the last few days. Also, my gums are discolored and I bleed really easily from them. Okay. Jane, listen. In fact, my skin all over is really tender and I bruise easily. I even think my eyes are bulging out. Jane, you have scurvy. What? Yes, I'm sorry to tell you this, but as a matter of common human decency, I must recommend that you hang up and seek medical attention. But this is a ghost show. It's supposed to be, Jane. Well, you're a fraud, aren't you? You supposedly have a ghost show, but... Clicking sound as Jeff cuts Jane off. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry, Jane, but you have scurvy. Scurvy! That is not a paranormal situation. It is a vitamin deficiency. You simply do not eat enough fruit or leafy greens. Criminy. It has been my dream my entire life to host a paranormal call-in show, but somehow that is simply too much to ask, isn't it? You people just... Okay, all right. Let's just get back on track here, shall we? Okay. All right. Next caller. Let's see. Franklin in Poughkeepsie. Yeah. Hi, John. Long time, first time. It's Jeff. Yeah, right. Well, listen, here's the thing. There's a ghost of a child in my house. A ghost of a child? Fantastic. Yeah, listen. Hey, Frankie Jr., get in here. Sounds of a kid yelling somewhere in the house. You see, he won't come when I call. It doesn't do his homework. He doesn't ever put anything away. He's a I'm laughing at my own sketch. I apologize. Shameful. That is a regular child. Ghosts don't... You know what? We're going to commercial. Go to commercial, Jerry. I don't care, Jerry. Go to commercial. This has been Ghost to Ghost with Jeff Giraffe. I mean, obviously, guys, it's my sketch, and I think it's amazing. Otherwise, I would have written more to it. What is this horribleness? Yeah, we have a lot of giraffes. I think giraffes are funny, so I reference them kind of often. Yeah, like I said. Hey, thanks for the follow, Yarby. What do you think, guys? Suggestions? Jokes? You're wondering about his monologue. Okay, what about it? Not really. I don't care about that. I mean, maybe I should. I don't know. Does it really matter that he's been hoping to host one his entire life? That's a good question. Yeah, I'm going for the energy of David Cross in the pre-taped call-in show. So yeah, I mean, there's no reason for that speech to be so long. Just going to change the order of that for flow purposes. Yeah, we did have him yell at the screener in the previous one. But I mean, the game of it is that in the last one, I mean, the game of it is people keep calling in about paranormal stuff that's not paranormal. Uh, yeah, I don't know. I think I'm good with it here. Yeah, I don't think that he wouldn't say a bad word because this is NPR. I know, it's only a podcast and we do what we want and we have bad words on the podcast. So he could do that. But those on-air people are like, they don't do that. Or else they don't have jobs anymore. Or they have one of those 7-minute dumps that they do. I've seen that thing employed before. I'm leaving it here. All right. Torture Chamber Orchestra. Okay, this is pretty short. Boy, we have a lot of public radio jokes. 4 torture victims are out on stage. One is being waterboarded. This seems very visual. One is near jumper cables hooked to a core battery, and one is tied to some whips. Another is near some pliers. 4 musicians and a conductor walking on stage dressed in concert attire. The conductor waves a baton, and they start to play Ironclad and knock music by torturing the victims on stage. I mean, the only way I can think of to make this into an audio sketch would be to have each of the musicians like introduced. Yeah, would need some setup. I mean, they do that. Jazz people do that a lot. I just watched Chick Corea and Steve Gadd the other night, and that's what they do. They start out the show by introducing everybody. But I think is it worth it though? That's actually funny. Let's go ahead and write it out and just see what happens. I think we can write these jokes pretty fast. Plus, it'll be cheap to produce since we'll only need one voice. Yeah. I want it to be like, I want him to sound a little fancier because it's an orchestra. So it's like, maybe that's not good. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. More like more France than Vegas. What was that guy's name going to be? I like the child prodigy. That's funny. Uh, this is really funny. I don't mind telling you guys. I kind of like it. Um, um, mm, if you have to have a woman toward another. Okay. I like that. Vanessa Van Essa. That's funny. Well, that song ended abruptly, didn't it? Um, who's Damien torturing? I like that. Shout out to Roll Call. What's the accordionist's name? Yeah. Hey, thanks for the subscription, Yarby. Much appreciated. Oh, cool. I got like a bear that does pride stuff. That's awesome. Love you, Pride Bear. I love you, Pride Bear. I think this has to be a blackout ending. Because we don't want to actually listen to people screaming. Do we get that all in a page? Holy shit snacks. That's delicious. All right. Let's read it through, shall we? We shall. We don't need any of this mess. Yeah, we're all feeling the loss of stand-up comedy, Yarby, believe me. But Voodoo463 runs a Saturday stand-up comedy in our Discord, if you'd like to join for that. So here we go. Minnesota Public Radio presents the Torture Chamber Orchestra. On Waterboard tonight, it's Dan Kenton, who will be played by the South Bucksworth Waterboard Trio. And that's the gurgle sound. And on Jumper Cables, just returned from a tour of southern France and northern Spain, Teresa Degent will be torturing Jenny Charles. Bzzzt. And we have a surprise for you tonight as well. On the nipple pliers, all the way from West Covida Reform Academy, I give you child prodigy Damien. He'll be torturing the quarterback from my old high school in rural Colorado. Applause. And finally, on accordion, it's Squeezy Bilford. Mr. Bilford will, of course, be torturing us all. Here we go. A hush falls. Yeah, I think that's good. That's good stuff. Well done, stream. We really saved that. Okay. Let's get a sharing link going for this one. Can share, multi-use, copy. There is the link to this next sketch. Who are these people putting slide in their sketches? Okay. Sweetheart, this is so much fun. You know, I've always wanted to go whale watching. Ooh, that's the whales. Excuse me. I mean, that's what whales sound like. Wait, you wanted to go whale watching? Oh, man. I thought you wanted to go twale watching. Ooh. Honey, that doesn't mean anything. What's twale watching? Shania Twain whales? Oh, ow. I don't know what man I feel like a woman sounds like. Whales continued to moan and sing beneath the dialogue very slowly. Is that supposed to be man I feel like a woman? Whales are very hard to train. Captain enters holding a revolver. Have to put that in so we know what's happening.
Somebody here been training whales.
Training twales?
Oh, well, in that case.
Captain fires 2 shots into the sea. Whale's dying moans sound like opening guitar riff.
Sorry, folks. Fragile ecosystem. Anything with too much human influence has to be destroyed.
I don't know about this one, guys. I mean, I like the whales in the background. Who wrote this? Sarah Brown. I like the ideas of, yeah, obviously we need a Jaws reference. Rascal Gats, thank you for reminding me. But I like the idea of the whales being hard to train and then like somebody doing whale noises in the background. But I think a lot of the funny here would be to see this at, like if you saw this at a sketch show and there's somebody on mic doing like improvising whale noises, I think you get a lot of humor out of that. But if it's not so sure that that's going to carry over to an audio sketch. And since we're in the middle of a global pandemic, you get me. This is probably my favorite part right here. Whales are very hard to train. Yeah, I'm not so sure about this one. Tell me what you think, guys. Do you agree with me or do you doubt me? And will I be fighting you? Yeah, the song reference. Yeah, who knows when it was written? I don't know. Not so sure about that one, gang. The whale had a hot girl summer. Yeah. We'll just leave it be. How about that? Okay. On we go to the wardrobe. Written by R. Hunter Goff. We'll make a shareable link here. Oops. Go away. What happened? What are we yelling about? Okay. Yeah, format is a little weird, but I mean, we're all pretty weird, so. Okay, sound of wardrobe door shutting. Mother, what now, dear? Father, now I suppose we wait. A few seconds of clock ticking. Sound of wardrobe opening. Father, mother, is that you? And how was your time in the wardrobe, my boy? My time? In the wardrobe? You're both so tall. Who is that child in the mirror? Is it me? By the beard of St. Nicholas, how long have I been gone? Just a few minutes, dear. A few minutes? But for me, it's been a lifetime. How ironic that after burying my own children, I should return to being a mere child myself. Well, I hope it wasn't a lifetime wasted on idle play. Reginald, tell me, what is 7 times 5? 35. Is that correct, Mother? I believe so, Father. What about foreign languages? Parlez-vous français? I know the whispers of the wind and the fragrant dialects of the flowers in the field. Well, I suppose that's a start. Tell me, are there still dogs in this world? Why, yes, I saw Lady Snivelton walking her Pekingese just this morning. I would very much like to have a golden retriever. Well, if you can improve your grades at school and no more dirtying your Sunday trousers in the garden. On the other side of the wardrobe, my first wife was a golden retriever. This is really weird. I'm sorry. What? Princess Sundrop from Puppyland. We would frolic in the fields all day and then lie in each other's arms at night, counting the stars. Puppyland? Oh yes, all the people there were dogs, and they were adorable little outfits and walked and talked like we do. Dr. Sniffles, the Boston Terrier, was my best man, and of course our officiant was... That's not how you spell that. Our officiant was the wise and kind German Shepherd, Reverend, obviously supposed to be Jesus. Am I to believe we had so many happy years together and 7 beautiful children, but they're all dead now, every last dog, even my precious Sundrop. Dead? Don't encourage him, Mother. In my latter years, I realized far too late that it had all been a terrible accident. The Candy people really were good people with only the best intentions. We were on an official delegation to Candyland to celebrate the unification of the kingdoms and were served a sumptuous banquet dinner. Until then, nobody knew that chocolate was poisonous to dogs. Princess Sundrop was seized by a horrible apoplexy and died in my arms right there at the dinner table. I was young at the time, so full of passion and perhaps a little mad with power at having been crowned king of all the magical realms, and in my fury I declared war on all of Candyland. I've seen things. Such terrible things. A young chocolatier cradling his own nougat in his arms as he bled out at the Battle of Gumdrop Hill. My own darling son, Lucky, his body broken and twisted and riddled with peppermint spears. And beautiful sweet Queen Coco, her eyes pleading for mercy as I strangled her to death in our wedding bed. She thought that our marriage would end the war, but it was really just the masterstroke in my carefully calculated campaign of ultimate genocide. Tell me, Father and Mother, now that I've returned, what is expected of me? Must I rule a kingdom, striving to balance fairness and discipline while always wary of the schemes and political machinations of my court? Must I tell starving children that there's not enough kibble to go round? Must I wage endless bloody wars, sending innocents to certain doom and presiding over the grisly executions of dissidents whose only crime is to refuse to lay down for their lives for my bloated ego? Tish tosh. The Queen can handle all that business. You're expected to behave like a proper young man, Reginald. Pass your O-levels and take a job in finance and a wife. A human wife. Yes, a human wife. And give us 2 or 3 healthy grandchildren to dote on. Human? Grand? Yes, Mother. How delightfully pedestrian. So this is weird, but I'm kind of with it at some parts, but now it's losing me. Mimsy, bring in Reginald's bedtime drink, would you please? Now, it sounds like we all had a very busy day, so drink this up and be off to bed with you, little man. It's your evening hot chocolate. What? What is this? It's your evening hot chocolate, dear. You always have a cup before bed. Murderers! Assassins! After all I've told you! After all I've been through! Hot chocolate! Hot cocoa! You monsters! You idiot! You poop fart bottoms! Booger! Piss! Underpants! Back in the wardrobe, then. Yeah. I mean, it needs work. I'm kind of on board with it. Like in this region, I'm kind of on board with it. But I think once we get here is when I start thinking, I mean, even this I think is kind of funny. The young chocolatier cradling his own nougat in his arms. I mean, that's that's pretty funny to me. But I think it is a little bit of a long walk to get there. Like, I mean, I think we could get, okay, so if the game of the sketch is a boy returns from the wardrobe and his parents learn that he was married to a dog, I can easily see a funny sketch where Reginald is saying all of that stuff about the chocolatier and the nougat, and his dad can't let go of the fact that his wife was a dog. And then the son would be like, well, we were all dogs. Like, yeah, but a dog? I mean, do I need to watch you around our dog? I don't know. I don't know about that one. I'm going to mark it red on the sheet, which means, what the hell was that? Okay, so this is a sketch by our pal Dan Simard. And it is the last sketch of the day, which is good because this is the longest stream that we've done so far at an hour and 20 minutes. Hour and 29 minutes. Can share multi-use. Boom. Plus, I will also say that we have a lot of sketches because we write one every Friday. And the ones that we write on the Friday stream are pretty goddamn good, if you don't mind me saying so. So here we go. So what if we start this with okay. Buzz, can you believe we're in here? If it wasn't against policies, I would ask you to pinch me. I can pinch you. What are they going to do about it? Abort the mission and bring me back to scold me? Okay, let's do it. Houston, I'm going to pinch Buzz, and there's nothing you can do about that. So I'm going to let him do Neil and Buzz in this case because I think the other option would be to start with Houston saying something like, so if, I don't know. Anyway, Houston, I'm going to pinch Buzz, and there's nothing you can do about that. Hey, guys, I can't believe it either. Can I get pinched? Michael, shouldn't you be in a cockpit trying to pilot that thing? Well, yeah, but it's on automatic pilot. In fact, it's been mostly on automatic pilot from the beginning. And looking back, I didn't have to spend so much time in the cockpit. I could have hung out with you guys. We already talked about that, Michael. We prefer you just stay in the cockpit, just in case. Yeah, I know. Can I get pinched now? It's against NASA's policies. It's against NASA policies. Nothing we can do about it. But Neil already pinched you, and you even teased Houston about it. Come on, Buzz. It's just a little pinch, and then it's over. Michael, promise us that you won't ask us for another pinch after this one. I promise. Okay. Now that we got it cleared. Now that we got that cleared, it's time to be the first human putting a feet... It's time to be the first human on the moon. I suggest my good friend Buzz. Oh, Neil, I was going to suggest you. You beat me to it. Hey, guys, where... Hey, guys, there are three of us. I could be the one splitting the decision. I suggest you don't get to suggest. Michael, what Buzz means is that you're supposed to be in the cockpit. You shouldn't be here. Thus, your suggestion can't count. Therefore, your suggestion doesn't count. Okay. Okay, Neil. Okay, Neil, you should be going. That would still be an honor for me to be the... That would still be an honor for me to be the guy that was... No worries. Okay, Neil, get going. I'll be honored to be second on the moon after you. Your speech is better than mine anyway. You guys wrote speeches? When? Yesterday, before going to bed. But you were so busy in the cockpit, we didn't want to bother you. I already told you that I was useless over there. There's a knock at the porthole. Neil, what should we do? Michael, go take a look. Oops. Yeah, he didn't get to be in the lander. He was in the orbiter. Neil, what should we do? Michael, go take a look. I'm supposed to be in the cockpit, so I guess it's like I haven't heard it. Go! Michael opens the... Hey guys, sorry to stop your conversation, but you've been in there for like 3 days and it's time to get ready for the photo shoot. Yeah. So this is by Dan, who's here in the chat, so he can answer any questions that we have. I like the third guy, and I like probably my favorite part is where they're arguing about pinching because it's so not cool, Let's see here. Maybe Neil says this. Yeah, what if Houston is like Michael, you need to get back in the cockpit. I mean, that's the joke, right? This Michael needs to get back in the cockpit. Um so here's where I think yeah. Yeah, I like that. I like that. But I think I like the policy joke where it's like when something scary happens, they send him. I think that's good. But I think what if Houston like comes over the radio and is like, "Hey, we're uh what if it's like um let's see. See what you guys think of this. Um so what would this have been? Would this have been not the Eagle or the Lander, right? Let's see here. Okay, so it was Columbia. Let's see. Um, this is getting long now, but we're doing it anyway. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. What do you think about that? All right. Yeah. I think that's where I'm going to leave it. What do y'all think? Getting a little fried. It's just too many sketches to edit in one day. I don't know. It's not that bad. I think I'm going to leave it there. Toyed like a toiger. Great sketch, Dan. It's a really funny idea. I love that they're like arguing about pinching one another. That pleases me. All right, guys. Well, that is episode 2 of Slapback Sketch Podcast. And I think the rest have been punched up by Matt, maybe. But anyway, thank you for joining me. As always, I am Jim Hodgson. This is the Scene Shop. Thank you so much to those of you who followed us on here and support us on Patreon. That is how we're going to pay for getting this made and getting it put out. We're very much looking forward to that. Now that the sketches have all been punched up, we'll just have to get people to do some voice acting. So that should be fun. So yeah. So I guess I'm not sure what we'll do on the stream on Monday. I'll have to think about that. But for sure on Wednesday, we'll have multi-log as per usual. And then on Friday, we will have Slapback also as per usual. However, next week, I will not be here. I will be at the lake doing lake stuff. So there will be no streams next week. So you guys will have to live for a week without streams. But then I'll be back and then we'll do more of these. So, yeah, hang out for more streams this week. Go by my website, grab some books, read them with your eyeballs or listen to them with your earballs. Readmyfuckingbooks.com is where you can find all of that. Sceneshop.us is our website. You can find links to other stuff that we've done. You can join us on the Discord and write jokes with us. We do 5 daily jokes, 5 jokes a day. Most of us do. A lot of us do. And if you've got other comedy work, we can punch it up for you, help you work on it, whatever you're working on. And yeah, lots of fun stuff. So thanks for hanging out. We'll 2 more streams this week and then a break next week. I know it's shameful that I would dare to take a week with my family, but I'm going to do it. So anyway, thanks for hanging out today. Lots of fun. And yeah, I'll keep posting to the Discord about what's going on with this. But if you see Talanos on the Discord, make sure and kick him in the chin so he hurries up and works on this more. So thanks for your help punching these up. This is going to be really fun. I'm looking forward to it. Thank you, CJ. I will let her know. We're big fans of yours, as you're well aware. Anyway, see you guys on Wednesday.